Listen, Liangelo Ball G3G Honcho continues to make history. Jello obviously has went viral, 100 times over, and now I'm telling you, it's about to get even bigger because not only himself but his brother Lonzo Ball have leaked and teased a new upcoming track. We're gonna get into it, and this song has a major feature with superstar Glorilla. We all know what's going on with Glorilla, CMG, Memphis, Tennessee. Obviously, one of the best female artists in the game, one of the hottest female artists in the game. So it is it's something to be said here, And this song, if you remember, if we do our homework, we gotta have to do our homework here. And the people that might be a little off track, let me help you out. Obviously, Tweaker came out. It was a movie. Everybody was talking about that next single. What's going on? What's next? What's this? What's that? Lonzo came out and previewed this song, Can You Please? He was in the locker room with the Bulls and he was dancing to it. So he had this track. This song was done. Obviously, when you sign with, Def Jam, when you sign with Universal, I predicted this and I told the people what to foresee. I said that you are going to see better production, features, and look what has happened. I believe that Def Jam, they probably got in contact and let it be known, like, okay, this song is hot, but let's get somebody on it, and to make it even bigger. And obviously, Tweaker, that was a song by himself. He remixed that with Wayne. We don't know just yet how they putting this "Can You Please" out, because clearly this song was a solo record at first. Because if you do your homework, um, but I think that with the label and everybody getting involved, Jello could be working on a new project, a new album or something, a tape for all we know. So you build the catalog, and what better way than to get somebody like Glorilla on the track? Glorilla, we all know what's going on with her. She got numerous features, and this woman is very relevant in hip hop today. You can't turn the radio on and not hear her. You any major features, more than likely Glorilla is on it. So this is the caliber of an artist that we're dealing with, and people see the viral sensation of a Liangelo. A lot of people get caught up with the artist, with Dwayne getting on the track, with Glorilla. People forget that this is Liangelo Ball. This is a whole nother kind of beast, opposed to you doing a feature with a regular artist. This is something else. Jello don't have no album out. Jello, he's very well a new artist, and look what the caliber of features that he's able to bring in. What new artist is doing something like this? Who can get Wayne? Who could get Glorilla? Lord knows who else Jello could be working with. So they understand what kind of superstar Jello is. This is a rare breed, internationally and domestic. People got to do their homework. All of the fans have carried over. You have a situation. Jello had a massive fan base. Jello got a bigger fan base than a lot of these artists. And we talk about money. Jello don't even flaunt money. You understand? But obviously, come on, Jello got a lot more money than a lot of these artists, that have signed the deal, that is on tour. We dealing with a whole nother kind of animal. You understand, with Liangelo Ball. So these artists and these labels, they got to come correct. It was reported already when Jello signed the deal that he will own all of his music. So it's not going to be a situation where you 360 him, where you do or treat him like some of these other artists that's getting into the game. With Liangelo, you have to move a little bit more accordingly. And I think that's what he's doing, his team, everybody. This ain't regular. And Jello is, we got to keep it over 100. Since Jello, is not doing basketball at the moment and he's doing music and entertaining and performing, this has been an absolute success. We just got to keep it all the way real with the people. I know people want to see Jello back on the floor playing. We want to see Jello signed. We want to see Jello, on the court. But we got to be happy that Liangelo is experiencing this level of success at this level, because this is a new venture for him. Obviously, the Ball family always made music. And when you thought that somebody would blow when it comes to making records, we thought it was Lonzo. Lonzo had the album Born to Ball, so clearly these guys were musically inclined, because they recorded tracks. You understand? Jello was around. So, and now what we got to see is the athletes have chose Jello, and we can't just say the NBA now, the NFL athletes have chose Liangelo, pro athletes, so I think when you are artists like Glorilla, when you Wayne is kind of dibbling dabbling with the sports, he clearly was doing the thing on Undisputed for a second. He was trying to save Skip Bayless, and that was to no avail. It was too late by the time Wayne got there. The damage was already done. I think if they would have started with Wayne, with Shannon and everything, maybe it would have been better. But it was a lot of knee-jerk moves, but they will save that for another day. So Jello is just the truth and a half, man. And I do believe that more songs is on the way, and you just slow roll this. There's no reason to speed up the process with Liangelo. I love that they did not rush a second single for Jello. Look how now they starting to flirt with another single. They Jello has songs, but they wasn't getting pushed out there like that because I just feel like Tweaker was still getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We in this microwave era when it comes to music, where we hear a good song or even a good album and we hear it for a day or two and that's it. You Gone are the days of where something marinated, where it was a true body of work. And I think that's what Liangelo was bringing. Clearly, the song, all the critics are saying that the Tweaker record, it didn't sound like anything that was up to date. It was a throwback. It sounded like some Cash Money, so Jello is not afraid to step outside the box and make his own sound. And look what happens. If Jello made a record that everybody is doing or sounds similar to what everybody is doing, I don't believe that the record would have took off like it did. It had a lot of originality to it. It was unique and it captured, athletes all over the world, people, everybody could relate. And I think this next record, everybody will relate, and even women, because he got Glorilla on the track. Y'all make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe when this video come out. We will be breaking things down. Shout out to Liangelo Ball G3G Honcho. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know.